Welcome to 26 Basic Ukulele Lessons. This is lesson number 2, the parts of the ukulele. I'm Jim DeVille. Before we learn how to play the ukulele, let's learn a little bit about how it's put together, the different parts of the instrument. Let's start up here. This is called the peg head. The peg head is where the tuning pegs are located, and that's how we attach the strings at this end of the instrument. This is called the neck. This is the front of the neck with the fingerboard on top of it. This is the upper bout of the body, and this is called the lower bout of the body. This is the fingerboard, which is overlaid on top of the neck. It's usually made of ebony or some other wood. At the top of the fingerboard is the nut. This small piece of plastic or bone is where the strings cross over to the peg head from the fingerboard. These little metal pieces of wire that are dividing up the fingerboard, these are called frets or fret wires. And the little squares, we just refer to them as the frets. You'll notice some inlay work on this ukulele. Sometimes you'll find inlay at the 3rd, 5th, 7th, 10th, and 12th fret of the instrument. Oftentimes too you'll find little dots, inlaid dots, which are position markers, so you know where you are on the fingerboard when you're looking down on the instrument. Again, here's the upper bout of the instrument and the lower bout. And this top piece of wood, this is a very important piece of the instrument. It's the soundboard of the ukulele. And on better quality instruments, this will be a solid piece of wood. On lesser quality instruments, this would be a veneer. In fact, on lesser quality instruments, the entire instrument is made of veneer or layered woods. These are the sides of the instrument. This is the back. This is called the heel. This is the bridge where the strings attach, and they cross over a small piece of bone or plastic known as the saddle, and then we tie the strings off here. Speaking of strings, all Kala brand ukuleles come strung with Aquila Nile gut strings, which are a high tension string. On most ukuleles, you'll find simple fluorocarbon strings, which is basically fishing line. Finally, probably the most important part of the instrument is the sound hole, because that's where the sound comes out. In lesson number 3, we'll talk about what to look for in purchasing a ukulele. I'll see you then.